The year was sexy teen heavy big tits, and the beginning phases of a government that would shapeshift the world forever was on the forefront of everyone's forehead. The patriot defectors were sick and tired of the rabid treatment of the geriatric Brittini boppers of the European pissers. They decided they would come over to the land of the Indian blankets and have a go at relegating the natives to future casinos and alcoholism. The very roots of this government whore the people, die the people was steeped in the mystery schools of old, and the evidence of that can still be seen today. Hogg Assington would be the first so-called president of these unified colonies. He would be admired and revered for his white wigs. People from all across the land would come to see his snow-white fake locks made from the finest lamb pubes one has ever seen. As the government started up and got going, the country seemed to be behind it, and the wheels began to turn. Of course, the government thought it had the power to taxate the masses and overrule, just like a tyrannical baby who wants his baba and poopy diaper changed. As the signatures were inked, the governmental bodies began to quiver and shake. For many years, the government went smoothly well. Once the second bank of the century at large came around and tried to solidify itself as the go-to crime syndicate of the time, President Han Yu Black's son put a meaningful stop to it. However, he would be met with such great resistance. At one point, he had his shoelaces tied together while he was sitting down, and when he stood up, he fell right into the pile of soft serves that lined his holy home. He didn't let that stop him, and he warned us of the future cartel crime families and their monetary trickery. As we fast forward to the slave years of Lameham Stinkin, we realize the beginning corruption of this so-called government for the white people by the white people. Surely this was not one of our shining moments. This dark stain on our history needed to be cleaned up, and with that, President Stinkin decided enough was enough. He signed into power the Emancipation Doctrination. This would free all the slaves across the land and also make white people have enamored guilt for the rest of eternity, even though race doesn't really exist and is a man-made invention that is used to control people and divide the nation even further into fighting factions so we don't take out the real people that perpetrate these crimes against humanity.